Hello, everyone, and welcome inside another MJHL video conference. I'm Erik Swar, the MJHL's Director of Marketing and Partnerships. Pleased to be joined by MJHL Director of Operations, Kevin Surrett. And I'm excited to welcome 4 first-round selections from Sunday's MJHL draft: London Hoylett, Calder Crossan, Carter Dittmer, and Brett Kaiser. Guys, I appreciate you doing this. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, let's go around the grid here. Brett, we'll start with you. Maybe just introduce yourself, how you're doing, where you're on the call from, and where you played last year.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm from Winnipeg in St. Vital, and I played for the Warriors.
Carter?
I'm Carter Dittmer. I played for the Brandon Bantam Kings this year.
Calder?
I'm doing pretty good. I played for the Brandon AAA Bantam Kings, and I'm from Brandon, Manitoba.
And London?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good. I'm from Winnipeg and St. James, and I played for the Rink Hockey Academy this year.
Right on. Thanks, guys. So we have 3 Winnipeggers in here and 3 guys from Brandon. Carter, Calder, and Kevin are all from Brandon, so a bit of familiarity there with you guys. So London, let's start with you, London. You were selected by the Virgin Oil Capitals, 6th overall. How did you find out, and how excited were you when you saw the news that you had been drafted by the Oil Caps?
I was laying in bed, and my mom woke me up, and we headed downstairs. We got the draft on the TV, and I was sitting on the couch, and I see my name pop up. 6 overall was pretty exciting. My mom jumped up, and it was a great moment.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And Calder, for yourself, both Calder and Carter, you guys were teammates last year. Calder, you had your name picked, I believe it was 8th overall by the Swan Valley Stampeders.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind, and how excited were you when you saw that the Stampeders had selected you?
Oh, I was thrilled to be picked by the Stampeders. I was just sitting in my living room with my parents, and we all jumped up in excitement. It was a great experience.
And then Carter, yourself, you get to see your teammate go right before you. How cool was that? And Winkler takes you at 9. Just what was your excitement level that you saw that the Winkler Flyers had selected you 9th overall?
Oh, it was exciting for sure. I was happy for Calder getting picked right before me, and it was really exciting. I get to play where my dad used to play in Winkler, and it was just exciting for me when I saw my name called. I jumped up too in excitement, and yeah, just great time.
And Brett, last but not least, Steinbach selects you with the 11th overall pick in the first round. What were you doing when the draft was going on, and how thrilled were you to be taken at 11th?
Well, I was asleep, but I woke up and I saw I was picked 11th by Steinbach, and that was pretty exciting. And a lot of my friends got drafted too, which was cool to see, and a few to the same team.
So that's great stuff, guys. Congratulations on being drafted into the MJHL. And Kevin, if you wanted to say a couple words here, you can take over the reins here.
Yeah, thanks, Erik. No, guys, just to reiterate what Erik just said, from the MJHL standpoint, we just really congratulate you guys on getting drafted. It's a real testament to all the hard work and the dedication you guys have put in so far in your careers. And I know all of our teams and the MJHL, the league office, we're really excited to have you guys joining the MJHL family. And we look forward to having you playing in the league in, the not too distant future. It's also, I really want to thank you guys for taking the time today as well too. It's really neat to hear the stories about draft day, and sometimes from our end, we don't think about, how it affects with the families and the players and just that excitement. So I really want to thank you guys for sharing that. It's really neat to hear from my end of things. And again, congratulations. And, I look forward to chatting with you guys more over the next 10, 15 minutes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So guys, just to continue on here, what have you guys been doing to keep yourself busy? I know this is kind of, unprecedented times here. No one here has been through something like this. So what have you guys been doing to keep yourselves busy? Has it been schoolwork? Have you been working out? Have you been playing video games? What have you been up to throughout this whole time? Brett, we'll start with you.
Well, I've been playing a lot of basketball and football and video games with the boys, and I've also have a lot of schoolwork and been working out a bit. So, yeah.
Just to build off that, just interested, do you play any other competitive sports other than hockey?
No, but not this year, but I did years before. I played football and lacrosse and a lot of sports.
Carter, how about yourself? What have you been up to? How have you been keeping busy?
I've been shooting pucks every day, working out a lot, just trying to stay in shape for camps, and been playing a lot of basketball and going for bike rides every day, just trying to get outside as much as I can.
I guess for all of you, just to add on to your answers, if you have played another competitive sport other than hockey, and if you are still playing, you can go ahead and mention that. So have you, Carter, and then Calder, we'll get to you next.
Yeah, I play baseball for the AAA Bantam Marlins for Brandon.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Calder, how about yourself?
Yeah, I've just been focused on my schoolwork and staying in shape. And I've been going lots of bike rides and just hanging out around the house. And no, I don't play any other competitive sports.
And London, yourself?
Just a lot of schoolwork I've been keeping up on. I go outside a lot for bike rides. And I just bought rollerblades so I can stick handle rollerblade on the track across my street. I used to play a bit of club basketball. Playing RHA didn't give you much room to play other sports, and that's all right. It's a great program. They brought a workout at home program, so I'm doing that in my garage. Lots of workouts, lots of stick handling drills, and yeah, that's great.
Well, that's
Are
great.
any other of you guys rollerblading or playing hockey outside right now on the street?
I'm shooting pucks.
Yeah, just shooting pucks every day.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so the reason I ask is I'm actually looking to buy some rollerblades right now, and I don't enjoy running very much anymore, so I wanna do some more skating. So if you guys know of a good brand, let me know. I think I'm gonna have to go first pick with our league sponsor CCM. So I'm looking for CCM rollerblades, but I was just curious if any of you guys are playing inline hockey at all right now, or getting on the street to do a little extra to make it feel a little bit more like hockey.
No, that's so true. I mean, yesterday you saw the nice day outside. So many people are out on rollerblades, walking their dogs, and just another chance to get outside and a close simulation, or as close as you'll get to kind of skating on the ice. So that's great. Just looking ahead here, what are some of the players maybe that you looked up to or currently looked up to that maybe you model your game after, or you just really like what they do in the NHL or at junior? Brett, we'll start with you again here. Who are some of your idols maybe that you looked up to when you've been growing up throughout the game of hockey?
Well, I looked up to my dad a lot because he was drafted in the NHL and played college hockey for Minnesota Duluth. And I also looked up to my brother quite a bit. He plays Bruins right now, and it's just good to have like role models who know a lot about hockey in your family.
Certainly. Carter, how about for yourself?
Obviously, my father, he played 2 years in Winkler, where I was drafted to, and 1 year in OCN, I believe. And yeah, he's just been my inspiration for hockey, I guess.
Calder?
I feel like I model my game after Josh Morrissey. He's got really good vision on the ice, and he can be offensive when he needs to be, and is also a lockdown defenseman.
That's great stuff. London, how about for you?
I looked up to my dad a lot. He played in the MJ for Selkirk, and he was a tremendous athlete. He played for the Bombers and college basketball. So, yeah. And as of now, I think I try to model my game after Kyle Connor. He plays both ends of the ice, really hardworking player. It's fun to watch.
Well, Calder, I'm sure The Brass and Swan Valley will be happy to hear that you like to model yourself after Josh Morrissey, and then same with you, London, with the guys in Verdun. I'm sure they'll be thrilled that talent like Kyle Connor is someone that you guys look up to. Just looking ahead here again, let's touch on your season last year. Individually, as a team, how do you think you guys did? Obviously, all of you guys were drafted in the first round, so you had some success. Let's talk more about your season last year and what team you played with. Brett, let's start with you.
Well, personally, I feel like I'm getting better every year, and I'm getting bigger and stronger. And as my team, we were undefeated this year in the regular season, which is good. And it was a great group of guys I got to play with, and they were all fun to be around. So that was good.
So you were part of the team that went 36-0, that's right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Carter, how about for yourself?
Me personally, I thought I had a very good year. I reached all the goals I set for myself, and I was just really happy how the year turned out. And for a team, we had great coaching staff, a great locker room, and yeah, it was a really fun year for me. Too bad provincials didn't happen.
Yeah, it's so true. A lot of seasons, cut short from this pandemic. Certainly sad to see. But Calder, how about for yourself? How did everything go for you personally?
I felt like I really got better every game, and I reached all my goals. And I felt like our team also, we were just getting better every game we played. And I thought we were going to really do good in provincials, and I wish that would have happened.
London, personally for you, how did your season go, and how did you see things shake out?
I think I had a very good season. All the practices were spot on. They really broke things down. You got better every single practice and game. Lots of traveling, so that was a cool experience. I learned a lot about independence and responsibility, and I'm happy I came home with all my stuff. And it was a good year. Yeah, great experience.
Kevin, would you like to ask these young men anything here?
I got a question for Calder. I actually know your brother a little bit I was involved with the Directors Cup for the Brandon group a few years ago, and I had Riley in my group. Do you get to shoot on him at all, or do you guys, play hockey together right now? And how's that? It's kind of nice to have a brother for a goalie, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's great. It's like an at-home goalie all the time.
Yeah. No, make sure, please say hi to him for me when you're done the call, if you don't mind.
I will. No problem.
Thanks.
Well, no, guys, I certainly thank you for taking the time to do this today throughout this craziness that's happening in the world, and certainly wish all of you the best of luck with your hockey careers, and hope to see you in the MJHL here sooner than later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great summer, and we'll be seeing you guys sooner than later, hopefully.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.